Hello. I hope I'm audible. I'm not audible.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good. So, hope we all had a nice day. Though it started a bit very cool, which is what we've been praying for. But with the weather comes a lot of so-called challenges, the extreme heat and the cold, all competing, and all has its impact on our bodies. That's the truth. So we must be well equipped for this particular season we are entering into, called the rainy season. It comes with a lot of issues per se. I've been like down with the cold, but because my immunity is top notch by the grace of God, I've been coping well. Yeah. Because at a time, if you knew me and you heard my voice, you'll be wondering, who is that on the phone? But I thank God I'm getting better. So we all might have our own health challenges one way or the other because of the changing weather. In other climes too, they might have their own challenges. They are going from winter to spring. So that is how God has made these seasons. And with each season, there is its merit and dismerit. So once again, I welcome us all to today's Zoom meeting. Welcome, Emerald Glossy. I wish I ever knew your real name, but if it's Emerald, it's a fine name all the same. Yes, there was another person before he has disappeared. While we wait, as usual, I want to introduce myself. I'm Joy Onime by name. Good. Welcome, Temi Dayo Job. Okay, still coming on. What happened to Emerald? He has disappeared too. You're welcome, Temi Dayo Job. Please, as you come on the Zoom call, help us mute your mic. You're welcome. You're welcome. Before you came, we're talking about the weather. The weather is changing in all climes. Welcome, Kemi. Yes, we're talking about the weather.
Like what?
You're welcome, Kemi. Please help us mute yourself as you're coming in. Thank you for coming. You're welcome. Welcome, Margaret. We're welcoming you all to this new season. Yes, we're saying about the weather, it's changing, and with the changes come different kind of merit and dismerit. I was telling the house before now that, yes, I came down with a cold, but I wasn't really knocked down because it could have been worse. Yes, it affected my voice and everything, but I thank God not a single day went by and I wasn't up and running doing my usual thing. These are all the things that come with the change of weather. I might know it might not just be only me. A lot of people might be going through their own health issues. From extreme heat, you now have cold, and so what do we do in such a time like this? Equipping our bodies, making sure our immunities are high. That is the only way we can contend with the changing seasons. Wherever we might be out of Nigeria or within. The change of seasons bring its own issues, and we must be well equipped to take it on as it comes. Just as this change of economy to bring its own issues, and we must be ready for anything that comes our way. So, I'm your lovely host, Joy Onime by name. As you all know, I'm into several things. Yes, I'm into several things. As I keep mentioning to people, I'm a graphic artist, I'm a farmer. Yes, and I'm into all sorts. And by the grace of God, you'll find out another profession I've added to my cap this evening. Not a profession per se, but what I'll call a side hustle, which a lot of us engage in. Yes, somebody came to buy some products from me today, and he was complaining about the economy, which is the general thing, common amongst we all these days. Everybody is complaining how one thing is never enough, how the business is running slow. And I asked him one question. I said, is this the only thing you do? Because we all know that just one source is not taking us to pay the bills. We need several means of income. The whole world is changing. As we said, the seasons are changing, the economy is changing, and change is the order of life. And we must be well equipped to stand even when all around us is changing. So that brings us to today. We won't want to take so much of our time. For those of us that are new here, you're welcome to the house. It's a lively house, it's a warm house, it's a lovely house, it's a house you want to come and stay in. And today, permit me to share my screen with you as we discuss on issues that affect us. Yes, issues that affect us. We're talking about life, seasons, and changes. Well, I happened to come across a particular wonderful house that I'm currently in and I'm inviting us all into, which we call the Double Plus family. And what brought me to this place? Man in search of satisfaction, in search of peace, in search of health, in search of several things, brought my journey towards this particular place. And I will tell you, I'm so excited. I would say I've not regretted, because not only have I found a place to stay, but a place that has affected me positively. In what sense? Those things that used to make my heart beat, that used to give me sleepless nights, that used to make me feel, oh, what shall I do? Many have been taken off my chest because of this encounter with this wonderful family. The Double Plus family, that's their name. And this evening, I want to share a bit of what I have experienced with them. And I hope, God willing, that you too have this wonderful experience and you stand like I'm sitting today to speak about them with boldness and from a point of knowledge. That's the truth. It's a road to success. Yes, that's what we're talking about today. And all of us want to be successful. I've not met a single person yet that doesn't want to be successful. Yes, as I said before, that I'm into other things. I didn't just start and wake up doing Double Plus. I'm into several other things and all in search of success. But in evaluating success, there are things we want to look out for. We want to look at what are the products that are being offered. What are the services? Does the product meet the line need for the product? Is there need? I was telling you guys this before some of us joined that. I sold some fish in large quantity today. Does it have a need? Like my fish? Yes. There are a lot of things we do market. If there's a need for it, then we can continue. Then we're guaranteed of success. Is it priced to sell? That is another ball game, because you might be having something that has need, but it's not priced to sell. And really and truly, when it's not priced to sell, sooner or later, we all close shop. Yes, because right now we're fighting that this thing should be priced to sell, the other thing I'm into. But because it's not priced to sell, it's not really that profitable for now. A lot of people have closed shop. But I want to tell you, this particular place I'm taking us to this evening, we are priced to sell. We are not closing shop at all, because we have done our due diligence. It is priced for profit as an entrepreneur. If we want to enter it, it's something we will not regret at all. Many of us have tried a lot of other things. Yes, some people might have experience of selling provision, name it. Even similar things like this, a lot of us might have had experience one way or the other, but one way or the other, we had to quit because of the challenges faced along the line. Then another thing we'll start asking is, what kind of leaders do we have to deal with? Can I make money? Because we are all in it for money. Money makes the world go round. That's a popular saying. Could we do it on a part-time basis? As I've told us before, that yes, I'm into several other things, so it is possible to accommodate it. What amount of free support is available from the company? Those are the questions we keep asking to do anything. Would they allow me to do my own thing? Is it the right time? And with all this, I want to say that I've done my due diligence and I found that this business meets all the criteria. It's 5 criteria I've mentioned so far, and it will make us a superstar success. When we've, is it like looking for gold? The more it goes through fire, it's purified. And when you get the real gold, you've hit money. And we're still on our journey to making gold out of what we have found in Double Plus. That's the truth. Because with each encounter each day, we're discovering things afresh. Because we found out, yes, I wasn't on the afternoon call, but from the feedback I got, it was a wonderful testimony I was listening to. And I found out that somebody could confirm that this is not magic. Yes, Double Plus is not magic. It's based on a principle of science and technology. In one of my talk, I was saying that I just coincidentally, since I'm into fish farming, I use it in my farm. I tried dropping the plate in one of my big ponds one day. Even my worker still did it today. I didn't know he too has discovered it. And when he did it, I said, were you not afraid that thing will break? He said, no, it doesn't break at all. It has a way, it finds its way into the water. That has to do with science and it has to do with technology. Because you and I will not just take a breakable ware, which is the ceramic bone powder, healing tableware. We use it for anywhere we can see sell. Yes, we use it not only for humans, we use it for animals, we can use it for plants. What am I trying to say? It is a science and technologically based company. So for everything we're introducing to you is because it has been proven and it has gone through a lot of tests and it has come out with high quality. And they are high quality products that we can use daily and they are essential products. And I promise you it will not fail us at all. For as many that have encountered this product, they have good testimonies to talk about them. Yes, the company has good leadership, they have good reputation, they have good support, and they have good products to show. Because what is the need for us to have good leadership, good reputation, and no good product to support? But they have all this. Yes, you can do your own due diligence and you find that your testimony will fall nothing short of what I'm telling you this evening. And that takes me back to on Sunday, somebody had been asking to join or partner with us. She's been using some of our products. And on Sunday, she just crept up to my shoulders and said, thank you. I was surprised. I was like, thank you for what? I don't understand because I can't remember giving her anything of late. She said, because we're in the church, she was saying, that your pad is wonderful. It's wonderful. It's doing great things in my life. I was surprised. I turned around. My ears were up, waiting. What did it do for you? She said, there is something she cannot express, but she wants to tell me, the product really works, that she used to have issues with her monthly periods. And like many other ladies, So please, if we can, let's tell as many ladies in the house, we have solution for all those things that give us fear during our monthly period. Quantum healing pads are the solution. There is no person that comes in contact with them that won't have a testimony. That see, she used to have problem having her periods, but since she started using this pad, she's at ease. That that even her period used to be heavy, but now she feels comfortable. She's just okay, and that's why she's saying thank you. I was wondering, you bought it with your money, why are you saying thank you? So those are the kind of testimonies we keep getting. And for some of us that are yet to experience our product, I tell you, I don't talk about things anyhow. For anybody that knows me, no. But this one product I have encountered, and I keep wishing I have known them over a year ago. Maybe my mother would not have died. Yes, a lot of people might be wondering, why is she talking about health, wellness? We know she lost her mom of like a year plus now. Yes, I wish I had encountered Quantum. Maybe she would have still been here, or her life would have been much better for it. But as I keep saying to myself, God knows best, because she was taking care of my father. And through my father, I was able to get to know Quantum, because she died, leaving us a problem to inherit in the place of my father's health. His health was bad, and that's what she's been managing over the years. I would even say those are part of the things that accumulated to her own death, because nobody expected she that is strong, running up and down for my father, to be the first to go. But that is life, you know. Those are part of the stories we all pass through. But unless we encounter challenges along life's journey, we won't know solutions to these challenges. And she left us with one big vacuum, a big shoe we needed to fill. Yes, she was gone, and there was a gap. Who takes care of this man? And of course, because I'm like the next on the line, I had to inherit this load. And initially, it was one hospital or the other tomorrow. And I'm like, God, I'm too young for this. So how long do we run this race? But to the glory of God, I encountered Double Plus. And since then, I would say life has been good. Yes, since then I can beat my chest and say many a times when the crisis come up, by the time I use Double Plus products, I don't end up in the hospital at all. And because of that, my siblings, whenever his situation, he's having a crisis, maybe he's gone to spend time with them, they'll just say, Madam Quantum, come and carry you. But it's not me. But because I have discovered something, and I pray you all discover the comfort, the ease, the relief Quantum brings to every home. Yes, it brings it to every home, to everyone who dares encounter Quantum products. You get the rest you so deserve. Yes, you don't have to sleep in the hospitals. You don't have to pay those unnecessary bills anymore, because you have a first aid, or even much more than a first aid. You have a doctor in the house with Quantum close by. That is the truth. Now, in Nigeria here, we have some wonderful people who are at the helms of affair in the person of Alex Wang. He's the one coordinating the branch here in Nigeria. And from Nigeria, they have chosen to reach out to the rest of the world. So I must tell you that we are blessed. We are blessed with able hands managing us, being in charge, making sure that our health needs are provided for. And at the helms of affair in the China station, we have the general manager there, Mirinda Zhang. Now, we equally have an office here in Ikeja, Lagos, at number 31 Ladipo Kasimu Street. For those of us that want to come and experience us live and direct. Our office is right there. So walk in any day of the week and you experience us as a person. So we're not virtual. It's a place we can go and we'll see us live and we can check out some of our products. Yes, we can window shop, so to speak, in anticipation that you will soon partner with us. Now you wonder what is quantum. Quantum, we've heard so much about quantum. Like atom, quantum is the smallest unit. You know, when you divide an atom into a very indivisible unit, the last unit is called quantum. It's not visible to the eye because it's not what we can see at all. And it's created by God. So that's why we are saying it's not magic. Anything created by God is not magic. God has given humans this wonderful energy. The only thing is that we have just discovered, or it's been discovered but not been explored in the fullest capacity. And by the grace of God, God has used this wonderful company to bring it to limelight, to educate us on the quality and the goodness of what quantum can do in the lives of people and anything that have cell. So it comes in three major forms: in sound form, sound wave form, in light wave, and electromagnetic wave. Those are the three areas in which we experience quantum. It's not something we can see with our eyes, as I've said before, but we experience it through the products that have been infused with this quantum energy. And as we experience it, we start seeing the effect in our bodies. And that's why we can say, yes, there is quantum in this product. It starts resonating with our bodies. It starts repairs. It starts, doing what God has originally wanted. It's a new form of medicine. It's the medicine of the future. Yes, because gradually we are moving away from surgeries. Everybody is looking for a better way. How can we improve? How can we do things better? And quantum is one of the ways, I tell you, that we can use in helping humanity. A lot of people like me too, we're tired of swallowing drugs. You might say, oh, supplements equally does it. Yes, but how much of supplements? There are things you keep buying over and over again and we get tired. But we have come to stay, we've come to revolutionize medicine. It's a different way. And that's why I'm very surprised when you tell people invest. I pray we don't ever see problem, because for some of us that have witnessed the journeys of having to stay weeks and months in the hospital, you will trade anything to have good health. That is the truth. Many of us, we are able to listen to this Zoom call today because we are healthy. If you're not healthy, you will lose taste for life. That is the truth. You won't have zest for anything. No matter how rich you are, once health is lost, there is no taste for life. No matter what your situation is, even if you are poor, if you don't have health, there is no taste for life. So why not let us pursue this thing that is very key and paramount? Because if you're not healthy, you're not even talking about food. That's the truth. Because you talk to some people, they say, oh, let me first eat. It's because you're healthy. That's why you have an appetite to eat. Go to the hospitals, you see several people who cannot eat. They have food before them, but they can't even dare to eat it. Why? Because they've lacked that thing called health. So why not pursue health? Let us put all that we have into health, because it's the number one thing. Without health, there is nothing like food. Without health, there is nothing like wearing clothes. There is nothing like wearing the latest. That's the truth. Without health, we are nothing. And that is why the Englishman summed it up that health is wealth. When you are healthy, even if it's gari you are eating, you are okay. And that's why we must pursue health with everything we have. Let's not look at it as if, oh, you ask some people, key into this product, they say, no, it's too expensive, I can't afford it. It's too expensive because you have health. By the time you lose health, there are people that have the money, but they can't even buy the health. But we want to thank God that our stage will not get to that. So what are the benefits of this quantum we're talking about? We're saying number one benefit is that it improves microcirculation. What do we mean by that? We have fluids flowing through us in the form of blood. The blood, and they say blood is life. Yes, there's no human being that doesn't have blood flowing through him or her. And this is the quality that we need to maintain, because if our blood is not circulating to the various organs, tissues at the appropriate time, at the right time, then there's problem. We'll have issues. We'll have issues like stroke. We'll have issues, so many things that we cannot explain. And that is why one of the major things quantum will help us do is that it helps the microcirculation of our fluids. Everything fluid is well regulated. It's in the right proportion and it's moving as at when due. And when that is achieved, I'll tell you, health is achieved. It equally instantly improves our health and stamina by 50%. We've heard many testimonies of people on the platform and on our various groups that we belong to, of how they immediately in contact with the product experience stamina. Yes. Some people talk about it alleviates fatigue. It helps strengthen us. If we were weak before, by the time we start using, quantum products, we are no longer weak. I talked about me coming down with the cold in the course of last week, but there was never a time I couldn't get up. I was up and down doing my normal duty, observing vigils as if nothing was wrong. Yes, there's no room for fatigue. It inhibits bacteria. It doesn't make them thrive. In a situation whereby you'll be knocked down because of bacterial attack, it doesn't allow it. It controls it. It changes molecular order of a cell without changing the cell. That means it rearranges the cell within us. When our bodies or whatever come in contact with quantum product, it rearranges the molecular order of that thing. It's like a dirty room being rearranged. Nothing is thrown away, it's just rearranged so that if it was in a state of disease, it becomes in a state of ease. Yes, it rearranges it without destroying nothing. But when things are placed in order, then wellness has come to stay. It improves detoxification function of the body. So we should take this one and put it in our pocket, because we're going to be talking about detoxification this evening. I'm just giving us an intro so that we'll know what this product does. It's not something we can exhaust in a talk like this, but because of our time, we keep telling us little by little the areas we'll find quantum product useful to do. It regulates magnetic field wave to normal range. Yes, we have a lot of magnetic field wave, with the items we use, but quantum helps to regulate it so that this magnetic field wave will not be harmful to our health. It's just like our phones, a lot of radiations. Our electronic gadgets emit a lot of, magnetic field waves, which could be harmful to us at times. But with quantum by your side, you are covered. It's like a shield. It enhances the immune system. We've talked about immunity. In every situation, you need a high immunity, whether cold, whether catarrh, small as might look. When you have a high immunity system, then you're good to go. It's not as if the symptoms might not surface, but it won't pull you down. When you hear people having HIV, that's the immune system have been attacked. So it's not as if HIV is any wonderful kind of sickness, but it's something that it attacks the immunity of a human being so that every disease that flies by, you contact it. So you actually die as a result of all these diseases because it will just be sticking to you. Bam, bam. Anyone that is passing your domot, your environment, it will branch in your house because your immunity is low. So you find that such people die as a result of, all sorts of issues which become complicated because the immunity is very low. So when your immunity is high, even when a disease is common and around you and is killing a lot of people, if it comes to you, your shield is there. So it will fight it off. You might just see little symptoms and you're good to go. You shake it off like this and you are going because your immunity is top notch. It improves sleep quality. You know, a lot of people will find out that they don't even sleep well. They don't know what it means to sleep. They might be closing their eyes, but when you have good sleep, your organs are rejuvenated, because it's during sleep, in the course of the night, that there are a lot of repairs going on in our system, in our tissues and our organs. But when we can't get this kind of quality sleep, we have a lot of health problems. So quantum keeps the human body strong, refreshed, and young, because when you're having good sleep, then definitely you're going to wake up revitalized the next morning and you're good to go, and you'll be looking younger than your age, because people will be saying, that woman is 30 something, whereas they don't know you are heading to 50, because your body is in good condition. So like we said before, that quantum is invisible, but its effects are visible. So we'll be seeing the effect when we come in contact with quantum product all over us, but the effect, we'll be feeling, but it might be invisible. Permit me to share another thing tonight with us. The importance of detox is what I've come to talk about. I don't know how many of us have heard of detoxification before, but I want to tell us, what does it mean to detox? It's a situation whereby we release the wastages in our bodies, and our bodies are filled with waste. We're talking about rejuvenation. We're talking about looking younger. The truth is that our cells keep changing. They keep, shedding like snake. We'll shed the old and the new will come. Like our fingernails, it grows. Every part of our body is growing continuously. In a situation whereby this growth is uncontrolled, that is when you start having what they call cancer. Cancer is when the growth is just so much and the body can't control it, but what is the importance of detox? Everybody, detox is just like your cells bathing themselves every day. And you and I know that whenever there's no bathing, we know how smelly the person can be. We know how everywhere will be fouled, because the odor, it won't be pleasant at all. So detoxification is like each cell rejuvenating itself, removing the old and bringing on a fresh, clean sheet. And there is nobody that doesn't like being in a fresh, clean environment. Even your body system too likes it when everything is changing and renewing itself. That is the truth. And that is one of the important things quantum product does. It detoxifies our system. Now, there are various organs that are responsible for detoxification. And you might wonder, why you need cleansing? After all, I can use water and I'll be clean. Water does not clean everything. There are some that your system, your organs have to do by themselves. And you say, why do we need it? We need detoxification because we live in a modern world filled with toxic chemicals all over the place. There are several things that are toxic around us. We ingest some of these things in form of food. We inhale some of these things in form of air. Yes, and we come in contact with some of these things in form of liquids, and this is why we need to have a detox. We have harsh pollutants and pesticides in our environment. Many of us will spray insecticides, yes, to keep away mosquitoes. And these things are equally sprayed in our food to inhibit pests. So, and they spray it on our vegetables, and we eat all these things, and they go into our system. They become part of us. And the system is like an open window, even our skin, like an open window. If you look at it with a microscope, you'll see pores, openings whereby things go in, whether you know it or not. Even the very detergent we use in washing our clothes have a way of entering into our skin, into our system. And that is why there's a lot of disease. That is why we need cleansing, we need detoxification. In the kind of when these toxins are trapped in our body, it needs to be removed. If they're not removed, when they accumulate over the years, you start hearing things like cancer. Yes, because that was one of the things that killed my mother, and they were asking a lot of funny questions. I was wondering, what is the relevance of all these questions? And before we start treatment, they will first ask you to go through a detoxification, procedure, so that they will know that they are starting from the scratch. They are cleaning, doing house cleaning. Even when you go to the hospital, they will ask you questions like, do you use insecticide? You wonder, what has insecticide got to do with the sickness I brought before you? But they know why they are asking all these questions, because it's an accumulation of all these things over the years that causes disease in the body. So that is why we need to cleanse. I'm not here to start talking so much, but to tell us that, the connection between toxins and disease and how to effectively protect our body against potential harm. The good news is our body knows how to detoxify. Yes, it knows how to detoxify itself. And I'm going to show us some of the methods our body uses, because I don't want to spend so much of our time this evening, but I want to tell you why you need to detoxify. You need to detoxify for 5 major sources of toxin. Number 1, the food we eat. We have a lot of food we eat. We don't know how they are made. They are made with several things. Some are called fast food, which we say they are not good for us, but we enjoy eating them anyway. So that is why from time to time we must clean away the bad in our system. We have the water we drink, unlike in the times of our forefathers where they drink natural spring water. But today, in the name of pure water, we have a lot of chemicals being added into our waters. And that is why we have to clean, because toxins are introduced. Our environment is filled with all kinds of air pollution. Some time ago, I was saying, for those that live in Port Harcourt, there was this black soot, in the air as a result of illegal bunkering, oil, whatever. And the whole city of Port Harcourt had to suffer from this wahala, because anywhere they put their hand, by the time they rub it, it's filled with black soot. These things, they'll enter into you unknowingly. They'll go and line your lungs. A lot of people were falling ill, and they had to spend. These are the reasons why we have to detox, whether we like it or not. And for we women that use a lot of beauty products, you see that you are being advised, don't sleep with your makeup, don't sleep with your lipstick, don't sleep with this, do facial cleansing, blah, blah, blah. Why are they saying? Because these things are made with some harmful chemicals, yes, that are not good for the body. They might just look glam, especially the ones they use for lipstick. If you go and read, you see some harmful, chemicals used for beauty and personal care products that are not really okay, but they give us what we want anyway, but they are harmful to us. So these are all the reasons, toxins build up in our bodies, which can cause physical and mental health, including chronic fatigue. You don't know why you're tired. You don't know why you cannot sleep, food or chemical sensitivities. We start experiencing them along the line. We start having headaches. We start having diseases, Then another thing, stress and negative thinking. Our lifestyle, are we the type we're always encumbered with how to pay the next bill? All these things have side effects in our system. And the more they accumulate, the more we need to detoxify. That's the truth. And this brings us, detoxification is an important body process. Although we use the word detox, you know. And when we talk about detox, many a times our thoughts go to juices that we use in cleansing, or we think it's something very, very difficult, but it's not. You know, the body removes toxic byproducts of cellular metabolism, which allows our body to now function normally, along with a lot of things. When we detox, our bodies start functioning properly. There are 5 organs. You will be saying, I've been talking so much about detoxification. What are the organs involved in detoxifying? Number 1, we have the liver, we have the colon, the kidneys, the lungs, and the skin. Yes, the liver, this particular organ takes care of, you know, many times we talk about medication. You know, in Double Plus, we're not against people taking their medications, but if you are close to any physician, they will tell you that many of these medications have side effects. That's the truth. So like if we're having BP issues over the years, you'll find out that if you are continuously on BP drugs over the years, you will develop kidney issues because of the side effects of BP drugs. Most times is kidney issue. So the liver is in charge of breaking down all these chemical substances used in producing these things we call medications, you know. So it does the work of removing what is bad for you and giving you the one that is beneficial. So over time, you need to detoxify it. If not, it too will break down. It will be tired. It will complain. You have the colon. The colon is like your intestine. You know, our intestine filter out all the waste. You know, the colon is divided into all these small intestine, large intestine. You know, it has its own way of removing waste. All the deposit, the food we eat in form of feces, and what we call poo. That's the work the colon does. It's part of detoxification, because if you cannot poo-poo, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Your system will be polluted, your blood will be, in short, you're in trouble. Then you have the kidneys. The kidneys remove all these excessive protein, urea, and all the rest. It filters waste. And when it's no longer functioning well, that is when you have kidney issues. So these are important organs that help in removing waste from our bodies. Then you have the lungs. What does the lungs do? The lungs take in air, it takes in oxygen. It's the function of the lung. No other organ in the body can do that for you. It takes in oxygen and it releases carbon monoxide. In a situation, carbon dioxide, right? Sorry, I'm not a science student. God will help me. But I know it has to do with carbon anyway. And you know, when it can't remove these things in the best way, problem starts. So all these are detoxification, because by the time it filters the good air and removes the bad, it's helping you, it's helping your body. In a situation where it can no longer function that way, problem starts. Yet, because even the little things we see as little, by the time the organ starts failing to do that work, it's going to be very problematic. By the time the kidney can no longer filter, waste, water starts building up in our bodies and the person starts getting swollen, and you won't know it's a kidney problem. The kidneys have started to fail. And last but not the least, we have the skin. The skin is like the largest organ because it covers our entirety. Our entire body is covered by our skin. It has a very great function. We sweat. We're able to remove waste, salt, excessive salt, and all type of things from our skin. So these are the 5 organs in charge of detoxification. In this, I don't know if you can see the screen. I hope we can. If we can see my screen, please let's have a 3 in the chat box. You can see the screen. Let's have a 3. Let me know you're following me. I'm not talking to myself this evening. We're talking about ways of cleansing. Thank you. Thank you. So that shows, you see, the various organs responsible for cleansing toxins from our bodies. All these 7 organs work together to eliminate and filter toxic substance and waste, you know. And when they fail to do this, we have a problem. When they fail to do this, we have a problem. Okay, so I'll be fast today because I want to talk very much on our product. In the 21st century, we have, we have a lot of waste which exists in the environment. For only 60 to 70 years, the environment, a lot of man-made chemicals are in our environment. Many of these chemicals are approved with little or no testing. That's true, because we want to beat a lot of things. We're exposed to chemicals in the air. We've already spoken about that, in the water, in our personal, even our cooking utensils. Some of them are not safe for cooking per se. And that's why our older people lived long, because they stuck with natural stuff. They used ceramic pots to cook and they were better off for it. But everything, we're on the quick side of life. We want to be fast. We want to be very dangerous, as they use the pants here in Nigeria. We want to be like the Joneses, so we want to look. So many of these things, they emit one thing or the other into our food. You have people that use, we have the use of microwave. When we use plastics in our microwave, the chemicals used in producing these plastics, they leach into our food. These are all part of the ways we get our toxins into our system. And because of our day-to-day practice and this exposure, the body is overwhelmed, causing diseases in our bodies. So I'm not here to alarm, but to inform and to empower us. Now that we've known all these problems, the next question is what is the next step? What is the next step? What's the benefit of detoxifying the body? One of the benefits is that it boosts our immune system, and we said that part of the function of quantum is that it boosts the immune system. In essence, we're trying to say that when you use quantum products, it detoxifies a lot of things you would naturally not have known how to do. So when it helps in detoxifying our system, our immunity is boosted. It increases our energy level. You see, all these things mentioned, if you can see my slide, they are the functions of quantum. When our blood is cleared, your blood and help circulate better. Is that not what we say quantum does? So directly or indirectly, whenever you're using our product, it does all this work of detoxifying your system. So everything starts working normally without you knowing or without you intentionally going through this routine. Because whenever we talk about detoxifying our system, a lot of us blank out, what they say, shut down, because we're like, it's too cumbersome. I can't do it. But quantum will help you do it. When you involve quantum into your lifestyle, automatically every day it's helping you remove this waste. So our lifestyle must change. That's the truth. If we change our lifestyle, everything will improve. Everyday detox solutions. So these are some of the things we have said that we should limit our exposure to some of these things. We might not be able to do it because our lifestyle, many of us might not be able to give up what we are asking us to give up, but we can swap some things. For instance, instead of you using plastics all the time, instead of you using plastics for a lot of things, you can switch over to our quantum high-grade bone ceramic tableware. And we have it in 3 different kind of shapes. We have it as your drinking cup, we have it as a bowl, we have it as your plate. Yes, we have it in these three formats so that everything you're putting into your body has contact with the quantum effect of our product, and therefore it restructures it in such a way to be safe for you and me. And when it's safe, it starts doing these detoxification procedures in us seamlessly and effortlessly, even without us putting so much task into it. So we advise that whether it be water, food, anything we're taking into our system, please help yourself by helping us pass it through the quantum plate. And when you do that, you'll be good for it. You know, this afternoon, somebody was giving testimony how his BP, you know, that has not been okay for 2 years, just by using quantum bowl, his BP came back to normal, and his doctor was asking him, what did you use? You know, and we've had so many of such testimony. It's not a one-off testimony. We've had so many people use this product, and we have these same testimonies. We've had a lot of BPs being revised by using our quantum product. So I don't want to say it's too much for you to key into buying this product so that you have a very good metabolism in your body. Yes. So, and it helps hydrate. Now, we drink water a lot, and water is like, I'm not so clear, but it's like 85 or 95% of the body structure is made of water, and we have to hydrate all the time. Drinking water often is very good. And when you take water with our quantum cup, you might say, okay, I can't be carrying the cup everywhere. But let me tell you one wonderful thing. When this product is even broken, don't dispose it. It has second-hand value. Yes, like what many people are doing is that the pieces of the quantum plate, they drop it into a container. Any container you are carrying about, drop the pieces, is it water bottle, put the pieces of the broken quantum product inside it. It will energize or activate your water. It makes the water structure different. And as long as that water is energized or activated, it performs the role of cleansing in our system. So the more water we take, it starts flushing out all those toxins, and you find that your body is regulated. And for those of us that might have sick people and you buy this product, you can drop it in the bathing water. It energizes it. A lot of us don't buy, thank God, pure water now is even very expensive. So with quantum in your house, just look for a special bucket, drop the product inside, and your water is good and okay to drink. You don't need to fear for typhoid or whatever. It will take care of all that because the water will be activated and energized and very healthy. It's structured water, so to speak. And this structured water will do a lot in your health because it will help with the microcirculation of your fluids. And once all that happens, then you're good to go. So, and the sweat coming out from your system, you will see that it will even be correct. Yes, you need to sweat. You need to sweat. We have to talk about all those things because when the water is okay, your liver, your kidney, everything will start experiencing detoxification and you have good sleep. You have good sleep. With that, permit me to go back. You are saying, you've talked so much, madam, but how do I get, how do I become part of all this you have been talking about? Well, this is how you become part of it. How do you become part of it? How do we make the money? We have talked about the health benefits because I have taken out time to educate us because they say knowledge is power. I'm not here to market. I'm not a salesperson, but I want you to be knowledgeable that anything you're using your hard-earned money to buy, it should be worth it. And it seems we have experienced this product. That's why we can tell you from our own experience that it's working. It's working for me, it's working for a lot of people that I know. But you say, okay, you've said it makes money too. How does it make money? Well, this is how. Number one, many might be still working salaried jobs, but with this double plus product, the company has structured it in such a way that when you partner with us, and we're going to tell you some of the products you can use in partnering with us, when you buy their key products, you automatically become a partner. Yes, and when you become a partner and you are bringing more people, you are asking more people, because when it's working for you, if the plate is working for me, you can't come and borrow my plate. You have to buy your plate. And because I have told you this is what I'm using to get my own health, and you want to buy it, by the time you buy, you're going to know the company through me. And in knowing the company through me, the company wants to say, thank you. Thank you for telling somebody what this product has done for you. So that is how you partner with us. So it's not a long chain. So as long as the chain keeps growing, if I tell 10 people and they're like, okay, we can't borrow your plate, but we can buy it too, you are making money just by telling them what the product is doing for you. And because the product is real and is truly doing that work, they will tell other people that, see, oh, this is through this person I've known it. And in doing that, the more they tell people and people come to buy through them, they are going to earn. They're going to earn money, because each person you tell, the company is not spending so much. They're not doing advertisements. They want those that have experienced it to be the advert. And because of that, they're going to be saying, thank you for advertising us. Thank you for telling somebody about us. And you earn 8 times a month. There's no way it's done. For every company we know so far, the highest you can earn is 2 times a month. But they are going to pay you 8 times a month. It depends on how hungry we are to do this work, how willing we are to spread this good news. So the more you spread it, the more you earn, because you'll be having more points. And they pay every Wednesday, every Friday. Once your earning is up to what you can cash out, they pay you. There's no stories. And you have a member ID. Yes, you have a back office you can operate by yourself, and you enjoy priority purchasing the product. Yes, and it will be high quality products as usual, low price, because you're going to be buying it at company price, and you save money. Because if I'm going to sell the product to you, why am I saying you're going to save money? If I'm the one selling the product to you, they've given me the liberty. Since you don't want to partner, they've given me the liberty to sell it at 100% or any price I so choose to you. But if you partner, you say, no, I want to know this company, I want to be part of them, then you are going to be buying every product you're buying at that company price. I cannot add to it. So that is how you will save money. And you make huge profit, as I said, because you can sell at 100%. You enjoy team remuneration because you're going to be under a team. So you'll be making money. Opportunity you have is you'll become a shareholder of the company. And with one purchase, you'll gain an opportunity of doing business continuously. Small investment, big continuous result. Just by buying one product, one of our gateway products, it will be continuous returns you'll be having, because you don't have to start registering all the time. If you're able to buy any of our gateway products, you are good to go. And what are some of these things you equally have? You have 30% repurchase bonus, you have 10% balance bonus, you have leadership bonus and dividends. Yes, the more you purchase or the more you refer, you earn. So your bonus is unlimited with no extra or hidden requirement and nothing to hide. So as I said before, you can mark up 100% on all our products. You will not only sell at 100%, you can earn additional monthly 5% of cumulative value on products purchased in the organization. Now, number one gateway product we have is what we call Hospital in the Home. It's called the Quantum Light Energy Telomerase Healing Machine. This is a wonderful machine. It has 7 lights, and the 7 lights perform different functions. In short, if you're able to buy it, you are very covered. It's called Hospital in the Home. No more emergency. Why are we calling it hospital in the home? It's a doctor in itself. A lot of things you'll be taking care of. Not only that, you can render services to others. Yes, and you make your money back. It's going for $1,500 only, or $720,000. With that, you're able to get it. And it will give you 10 accounts, which is called 3 golden triangle. And you will earn 150,000 naira back. Once you buy it. So you've started earning once you buy it. You will refund 150,000 naira back to you. You have 10 accounts with us. So you are really a standing Gidigba custom partner. Not only that, you can, sorry, please, you can be opened for other people to use. And with each usage, it depends the amount of hours they spend. They will see the results you will see, and they will come back. They will want to use the machine over. They will refer people. So you will make back your money, whether you like it or not, because they'll be disturbing you. They would have seen the impact of the machine on their lives, and they will refer people to you. So because of that, you're going to make back your money good. There's no gainsaying about that. But if you say, okay, I don't want the machine, but with the same amount, this 1,500, we call it executive pack 2. Yes, you pay the $1,500, 720,000, and you still get your 150,000 naira back. You still have the 10 accounts, but what the difference is that you can take any of our 10 products. As I said, time will fail us. We have several gateway products, but any of these 4 you're seeing on the screen, our tableware, our polarized eyeglasses, or the quantum healing bracelets, or the quantum healing rings. Yes, we're still going to take our time to tell you the functions of each and every one of these, because they're so important in what we're marketing or we are asking you to key into. You will see the reason to buy them. That is the truth. So you can say, okay, I want a combination. I want to eat with your plate. I want to put the bracelet on. It has its own. In short, today, I didn't key on any product, but each one has its function, numerous for us to talk about. So because we advise that you always put quantum where the problem is. So any place you know you're experiencing the problem, please put the quantum, pick the quantum product that is appropriate for use. And because of that, when you pick any of these, 10 as they may be, you automatically are entitled. But if you say, oh, I don't have money, I want to be part of you, you have $475, you can still be part of us, or 228,000 naira. That will earn you 35,000 naira back. We're going to pay you 35,000 naira back. You have 3 accounts with us, and you can equally take 3 of these products away. Any 3 of these products you choose, and they become yours, and you experience us. Now you say, okay, I really love it, but let me just first start small. You can start with $159. That's our last package for tonight. And you can, or with 77,000 naira. And with that, we can only give you one of the products. You're not going to get any money back, because you are just taking one product. You pay 77,000 naira. And the effect it will have on your life, you will wish you had done more. You will come back and you keep buying more and more. And that is with this keying into our gateway product, you become part of us for life. You can always come back, and we will sell whatever we are selling to you at company price. Now you might wonder, what is this you are selling? We are selling a whole range of products. In short, time will fail us to tell you the dynamics of each product. It's so exciting to the fact that, when many of these products come, they don't stay up to 3 days. People clear them, because those that have experienced them and have seen the impact, they don't even wait. People pre-order as it's coming. So if I were you, and I'm hearing so much, they say a trial will convince you. Key into this product and you see how it's affecting people that have come in contact with them. So we have a whole range. Is it our shoes? Is it our plant antibiotic called the Chanzu? Each one has its own wonderful effect on the human body. The quantum scarf, time will fail us to tell. You say, well, which one is scarf again? What is scarf going to do? Just try any of our products and the rest will be history. Or is it the Postrate graphene boxers? Those ones, they don't even last. Before they come, they have bought it. You say, oh, your product, we don't see it. It's because they are effective. People know the authenticity. They don't need so much grammar. Our negative ion pad, it's all there. The manpower coffee, that one is we don't talk about it because most times as it's coming, it's gone. It is very wonderful. The quantum spray, time is small but mighty. This quantum spray, it is wonderful. We have the anti-radiation sticker, which is recommended for all electronics. Anywhere you have radiation, please help us put one there, and you will see that you'll be shielded against all the bad negative radiations that can affect us negatively. You have the slimming jacket, and you have our soap, our liquid soap, which is wonderful. All our products are wonderful, but because of time, that is the only way you can partner with us. So when you buy our gateway product, you partner with us, and today, all we're just waiting, say yes. The talk is much. We don't want to be talking like this. All we just need you to do is say yes. By just, if you can't do 3, if you cannot do the executive pack, you can do the single pack. Just an experience will convince you. And I pray as you do that, God will help you. Be a partner. You'll get free support, free coaching, free trainings at our office from Tuesday to Friday. And like every day, we are here 12 o'clock and 7 p.m. every day, encouraging you to invite your friends so that they will learn more about us. For some of us that say, oh, I can't go to your office, we are here. Every 12 noon, we are here. We want to educate you. We want the whole world to know that we are experiencing and enjoying what we want you to experience and enjoy too. And you equally from time to time get free products, and you can get back to the person that has invited you for this call this evening, and in doing so you still learn more about us. Be a customer, get free and get good discount. Thank you. I don't know if we have questions. If you're in the house, you have questions, you have comments, you have concerns. I'll be waiting. If we have, please let us know so that we'll answer your questions. Put it in the chat box if you have anything you would like us to discuss before we call it a day, because we've used so much of your time. We don't want to take it further than that. We appreciate you on the call every day. For some of us that are always here, I want to say a big thank you. And if you're coming for the first time, I want to say we welcome you once more, and want to say we really appreciate, we really enjoy your presence. Itoya Adams, Amin Rashidat, Margaret Umose, Angela Olaleye, thank you for coming. We have several people. We have Kemi, we have Christy, Aide, Ebuche, thank you for coming. If I have not mentioned your name, please forgive me. But I want to say thank you, all of us that have made out time to listen. And I know, we've gained something. We need to keep our body clean. That is it this evening. So with that, I want to call it a day. I want to say I really appreciate your time, your data you have used to listen. God bless you. My name once again is Joy Onime. Stay blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Madam Joy.
Madam Joy, bye.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Hey, my twins, how are you? I have somebody too that is interested in quantum. I chased her inside. Thank you.
There are plenty of them. Oh, thank you, ma.
Yes, God bless. I really appreciate every one of us. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. God bless.
She's not chased her inside. Let's meet her.
Please, I need the downline here.
Is it okay now, Professor?
Let me recruit her. Oh, let me recruit her.
Let me. Okay. Come on, they want to see you. How are you?
Hi, Prof.
Oh yeah, come. Okay, thank you. Hey, how do I remove this? Come. They want to say hello to you. How do I remove this?
You have a comment. You have a comment on the